I'm turning one Solana into 100, and I just had a successful trading day on one of the most read crypto days that we've seen in years. I don't know, this one looks prime to me, so we'll see how it goes. Holy smokes, we're seeing some big traction right here. Maybe I shouldn't be greedy and just sell on that bounce. I wasn't even like really paying attention, but a 16 SOL buy. So this is in my trading wallet, my challenge wallet specifically. Across all the other wallets, just my holdings of my Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course, we are down bad, but we are here for this challenge and we are building in the trenches. And on top of that, I made money on a beta play. I'm going to talk about what beta plays are in meme coins in this video and how you can execute the next beta play, as well as just briefly go over everything that happened in the last 48 hours to destroy the market. And then of course, we're going to go over an update of where we're sitting in our trading wallet. So without further ado, let's dive in. So the market got nuked. Over 10% of the entire market cap of crypto down in the last 24 hours. This brings the market cap to crypto below $2 trillion, which we haven't seen in over a year. And it's kind of bouncing back, but still kind of going back and forth, with Bitcoin being down nearly 8% and Ethereum getting nuked at 11%. There's a lot of reasons for this and a lot of things that happened throughout the last 24 hours. Altcoin Daily claims that this dip is not caused by Satoshi selling, BlackRock selling, Paris or Olympic ceremonies, Ethereum ETF failure, Kamala and Joe cracking down, or any other boogeyman from the mainstream media is telling you about. Which I agree, but I do think they left something out of the major thing. The Japan stock market crash, war in the Middle East, weak US job reports, lack of Fed rate cuts, and weakening momentum in the uptrend of crypto. I do agree with most of this, although I would say one of the reasons that he didn't put here in why the Japan stock market crash is, of course, the whole debacle with yen. And I mentioned this earlier, but over $1.93 trillion was wiped up across the US stock market as well today, which I kind of felt like that was coming after looking at futures and what crypto was doing. Now, the real question is this a bear trap? Are we going to continue to go lower? Or are we going to bounce back? One of the things that we have to look at, kind of what Altcoin Daily was saying, was there are certain people that aren't selling, like BlackRock, MicroStrategy, Grayscale, Fidelity, all these people, all these institutions that have a lot of money that have been buying Bitcoin didn't sell anything. Now, why is this? Well, it's essentially the thesis of Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation, a hedge against war, a hedge against all of these things. So these institutions don't have to sell. They're using Bitcoin as a hedge. That's one of the many reasons, but it's interesting to see that none of these large institutions are selling. It's a lot more retail capitulation, a lot more fear mongering, and a lot of things genuinely to be concerned about, like war, definitely another recession, and all kinds of other things. Without that, all that being said, let's dive into the degeneracy of this trading challenge that we've been doing. So first and foremost, I have been using BullX for this trading challenge. It's extremely easy to use, and I'll leave the link down below. I watch these pump visions, I buy, set sell orders, and all of that stuff. And we're going to get back into this in just a minute. So here was the play during one of the most read days in history. It was BANE. BANE went from just launching to, at the time of making this video, over a $5 million market cap. And BANE honestly was just a good meme. It was a meme of a cute dog that was made in the darkness. He's born into the darkness. And at the time I saw this last night and I was like, man, this is actually pretty good. I think it was at like a couple 100,000 when I saw it, but honestly, I was just busy doing my own thing, being busy, unfortunately not being able to be in the trenches, and I missed it. I woke up this morning, it was at 2 million. Guess what? I missed it again. Now it's at 5 million. That'd have been another 2x just from this morning until now. But what I did do was I saw a beta play being developed, and this was really recent. This is right before making this video, and this was Jane. I think it goes without saying, but by the time you see these videos, I'm not recommending any of these plays or any of these tokens. I'm just updating you with how I'm currently performing and what I'm thinking during this challenge. By the time you see this video, Jane might be at 0, but I'm going to show you live me trading it and my thoughts going in. And this was called out by Absolutely Nothing, the Telegram group that I mentioned in the first video of this series. Here's Jane, basically a beta play to BANE, which is this cat, and here's BANE, the dog. I'll show the clip of me trading it. All right, no video right now, but we are in Jane. This is a beta play to BANE. Let's see how this goes. My average buy is 86K. The average buy for all the other holders is about what is this, 95K-ish. So I'm waiting to see if it drops below this line. But even if it drops below this, there's actually quite a bit of support here. I'm not the best at TA. I'm trying to get better, just being real with you guys. So please don't take my TA advice by any means. I'm just kind of like, sharing as I'm learning. But as of right now, we're watching to see if it bounces off of this line, and we're about to see in real time. It's particularly hard right now because of these, like a 5.89 sell obviously is going to match it with that line. But there's a lot of volume in here, so let's see if it gets eaten up. Again, real time, let's see if it bounces. And it's kind of trading sideways right now. And by the way, this is I put a lot in this, I risked a lot compared to like the total size of this wallet. Right now it's on my average buy. I'm just gonna wait it out and see. I haven't looked at a whole lot. Top holders is 16%, which is pretty healthy. BANE is a really good meme, so like the beta play to it just kind of makes sense. However, beta play is like, how long do they last? Look at this. I mean, it is literally like hit this line and going like pretty much straight sideways. Love to see it, honestly. So we're seeing some accumulation of like smaller buys, like 0.2, 0.5, 0.05, 0.03. And yeah, we're just going to kind of hold this out and see how it goes. And currently at the time of recording this video, it's actually back down to 170K. A couple things that you might not have saw during the video is you see these 2 sell orders right here. So I sold for my original exit, which was 50% at 200K. And then I sold again at almost Pico top. We were almost at 300K when I sold again. We were just pushing. So currently at this moment, I've performed really well on Jane for just putting like not even half a Solana in. Now, why did I just do half a Solana? You have to remember, I started off the challenge with 1 Solana. I have to be very careful with every move that I make here if I don't want to get liquidated and want the challenge to continue on and continue making videos for this series. So currently right now, I am writing out the rest of Jane for complete profit. My hope is that I can get my last sell order on Jane to bring me all the way back up to my 2x of my original start of this challenge. Now, during the last few days, there's been a lot of plays that I haven't talked about. We can just go ahead and look at some of those plays right now. So here's my current Jane profit. Again, I only put half a SOL in. I was actually like 0.4 SOL, maybe 0.45 SOL, and I'm already at half a SOL profit. Plus I have some writing right now. So that was one of my better plays. I did get some other plays in here that were wins. A couple of these, I wish that I had more time. I just didn't. I got in, I had to. This was actually like either last night or the night before that. I basically sold for break even, and you might be wondering like, well, that's only 0.05. Like that's nothing. That's like $6 in profit. You're right. The problem was I sold for my initial entry plus like a little bit off top, and I was going to do another sell the next day. I just got busy, couldn't keep up with it, wasn't in the trenches enough, and when the whole market crashed, so did some of these high-risk meme coins. I also got completely nuked on some other things throughout the last few days. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you a red P&L as far as like the big one like I was just showing you, but I definitely, got wrecked on some of these things. But ultimately, I am pretty much back up to 2x profit, so we're going to reveal the trading wallet right now. So I started off the challenge with 1 Solana. I'm currently at 1.55 Solana, but with my open position that is in Jane right now, I have around 0.2, 0.3 Solana in there. I'm hoping for that to get to 0.5 so I can be just over 2 Solana, just over 2x of starting this challenge. With all that being said, I hope this video helps on kind of understanding beta plays as far as like what BANE and Jane was and how that works. Usually these derivatives do go to 0 really quickly. We'll see what this one does. I hope it has a little bit more momentum left in it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, I need to know, let me know down below so I can continue updating these. My question of the day for you to leave down below in the comments is, what are you buying during this market dip? And if you have watched all the way to this video, please be sure to let me know that down below so I know you made it till the end. See you guys next video.